Coco, a chocolate Labrador puppy, loved to chase butterflies. Their fluttering wings were an irresistible temptation. One sunny afternoon, Coco spotted a particularly dazzling butterfly by the river. It danced on the breeze, luring her closer and closer. She inched towards the butterfly, her tail wagging excitedly. She pounced, paws landing on slippery rocks at the river's edge. The butterfly fluttered away, unharmed, but Coco tumbled headfirst into the rushing water. The current was strong. Coco paddled her little legs with all her might, but the water swept her further and further away from the bank. Fear gripped her small heart. She was going to be swept away. From the shadows of the forest, a pair of keen eyes watched. A low growl rippled through the undergrowth. A pack of wolves, silent and swift, emerged from the trees. They had seen Coco fall in and sensed her distress. One brave wolf, larger than the others, plunged into the water. He reached Coco in a few powerful strokes and gently grasped her scruff in his teeth. He pulled her, shivering and sputtering, back to the safety of the riverbank. Coco was terrified at first. She whimpered, her tail tucked between her legs. But the wolves made no move to harm her. Instead, they surrounded her, their warmth and scent surprisingly comforting. As the largest wolf nudged her gently with his nose, Coco realized she was safe. Life with the wolves was different. Gone were the soft beds and endless belly rubs. Now Coco slept in a den dug beneath the roots of an ancient oak. She learned to eat from the pack's kills, sharing the spoils of the hunt. It wasn't easy at first. Coco missed the familiar smells and sounds of home. But the wolves were patient. They taught her their ways, showing her how to stalk prey and navigate the forest. Coco watched and learned, her natural instincts kicking in. She learned to understand their barks and growls, their language of sniffs and nudges. She was different, yes, but she was accepted. Section 4. Ash and Coco. A bond of pause and play. Among the pack, Coco formed a special bond with the young wolf who had saved her from the river. His name was Ash, and he was as playful as a puppy himself. They would spend hours chasing squirrels, wrestling in the fallen leaves, and sharing stolen bites of rabbit. Ash became Coco's protector, her confidant, her brother in every way but blood. He taught her how to hunt, his patience never waning as she stumbled and bumbled through the undergrowth. Coco, in turn, brought a spark of playful energy to the pack. She would often initiate games, her boundless enthusiasm infectious. The pack, initially wary of this strange new member, began to welcome her wholeheartedly. Section 5. Finding home in the howl, as the moon waxed and waned, Coco grew. She wasn't a clumsy puppy anymore, but a strong, capable young dog. The forest, once a strange and daunting place, became her home. She learned to read the language of the wind whispering through the trees, the rustle of leaves that betrayed a rabbit's path. She learned to howl at the moon, her voice blending with the pack's in a symphony of belonging. There was a wild freedom in her life now, a sense of purpose she had never known before. She was part of something bigger, something ancient and primal. Section 6. Coco's heart wild and free. Coco never forgot the warmth of a human touch, the comfort of a loving home. But in the heart of the wolf pack, she had found a different kind of love. It was a love built on trust, loyalty, and the shared language of the wild. She had found her place, not in spite of her differences, but because of them. She was a bridge between two worlds, a testament to the unexpected bonds that can form in the most unlikely of circumstances. And as Coco ran through the forest, her paws light on the moss-covered ground, she knew that her heart, though wild and free, would always beat with love for both her families.